How are you? Good. I'm good too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being you. Thank you for knowing that you are special and unique and that you're not meant to just follow the crowd, that you are in your light when you follow your heart. Thank you for sharing your light. Thank you for all of your positive vibes. Thank you for understanding that life is about experiencing and learning, and who you were yesterday is not who you are today, and who you will be in the future depends on the present moment and what you do in the present moment. Thank you for understanding that your words and your actions are creating karma, not in a negative, scary way, but when something happens in your life that you didn't expect or prefer, you remember the times in the past where you might have been negative or didn't say something to someone without thinking before saying it. And that created karma. And so it just reminds us to move forward differently and to make sure that we are speaking our truth, treat others with compassion and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I wanted to ask the universe, what is the energy for the coming week? And what we've learned in the past few readings is that we are evolving to go easier on ourselves, to maybe focus more on being connected. It's like if you're going to use the toaster, you got to make sure that you plug it in. And if you want to be your best self, then you got to make sure you plug yourself in. And we talked a little bit about breath work, and that is something that we should definitely focus on every day. This card is interesting because it has a very feminine energy to it. So it's a Queen of Swords, but this person is experienced and has earned her throne. But at the same time, she understands that she holds the power. Like, there is nothing external that she's looking for. She knows that it's all within. And she's looking forward, but I feel like at the same time, she's focused on the now. Understanding that whatever happens in the future depends on what she does now in this moment. The Death card means that it's time to realize that we are in an endless cycle of life, death, and rebirth. And reincarnation is an interesting topic, but we carry a lot with us from not only our past, but our past lives. And they are just lessons that make us and give us more insight into the future. We have a choice right now to make. I mean, this is a very intense thought, right? But I was thinking about it earlier, how within the last year alone, millions of people have died due to war and greed. And it's unconsciousness playing itself out in its it's unconsciousness just playing itself out. And it is a depressing thought to think about all the people that all the lives that have been lost due to war and greed. But how do we change that? We have to change ourselves. And we have to remember that our actions and our words and the energy that we put out into the world really is important. And you cannot put energy out into the world if you don't focus on your own personal energy. And that's what we're seeing being played out in the world. So we need to make that decision on a personal level. There is no such thing as death. We have all come here for a reason. We signed the contract. We agreed to come here to change and to evolve the world and this human experience or experiment. I love you for listening. Stay in your light. Remember that the things that you see are happening, and they're happening because there's a greater plan. And that plan is going to be fulfilled and will come true, that plan, just as long as we find joy and we remember those lives that are gone, and that maybe we start talking to each other more about how we can stop that unconsciousness by going within and changing it within ourselves. I mean, you can't be upset about all the people that have died if you hate and are angry at people, if you go about your days in a negative energy. You can't be angry about that because you personally haven't gone about your days spreading your light. I'll talk to you soon.